Welcome to July's webinar, and we're delving into herbal books. And as I've said here, making sense of this vast range of books. I mean, they're just everywhere. And how do you sort them all out? And why have a library? I mean, we've got all this internet thing. Why have these physical books? I'll go through an example of a particular herbal book. We'll look at a few early texts, a whole range of general works, some growing herbs, making herbal products, and then a broader view. So, what makes a good book?
That's a really good question, Chris.
You know, I just had a thought. I put all this technical stuff here, you know, indexes and organization and whatever. And then I'm thinking, the ones that I really like, they've got some kind of personal, they've got a soul, or there's a story. There's a lot of the author in it.
Yeah.
There's story. You know, my real favorite one is Matthew Wood's. Where is it here? So Matthew Wood's, was it the Book of Herbal Wisdom?
Yes, it's a beautiful book.
That one has got a lot of spirit in it. Yeah. And one thing I always look for is the author's own experience recorded. And the author David Hoffman, herbalist David Hoffman, you guys probably have heard of him. He puts out heaps of books. And that's one thing I'm profoundly disappointed with his books, is that he doesn't put much of his own. There's no story in there. There's no like what has he learned over the years and encoding it in there. He gets off on his little scientific kick a little bit and leaves out the soul. You know, we're talking about the spirit of the soul of, you know, where he had an epiphany with a remedy and used it in a case. You know, those little teaching stories, they're so powerful. I mean, it's very hard to memorize a whole page of facts, but if it's a story, somehow, you know, we remember that so much more easily. And that's the things that come back to us when we need it. An index, it's got a book has got to have an index. A book without an index is hopeless. You know, a bibliography, who have they referenced and drawn from? The author's training, you know, who do they learn from and where? Some kind of organization for the book so that you know, is it like an encyclopedic layout? Are they coming from ailment-based focus? Are they coming from each of the herbs? You know, are they doing the herbs on the common names? Are they using them on the scientific names? That's important. And it's amazing the variance between the books too. You know, actually some of Matthew Wood's have gone, some of his books go on common name and then later ones go on scientific name. Yeah, so you can get a bit tangled up there. And also